Hello, I am Emerald Bright, aka one of the last crypto mains. Haha. I don't have that much fun playing with him. Anyways, you should probably watch a few other guys before you watch this video, but this will be not very good. You can tell by the title. But good news, I do in fact have experience playing crypto, so you can trust me with this stuff. Here's some tricks to know.
조심하자.
Hey, welcome to Examples. So glad to have you here. Hope you like that tricks section. I worked really hard on it. Anyways, as you can see here, I checked the banners first, cause that's what you do, you know. You try and check your banners as much as possible when it comes to crypto. Anyways, I used my drone to spot some enemies, which I would say just minimize drone time. That's the biggest thing here. Minimize drone time, because spend too much time in your drone and you're just gonna be left behind by your team. They're gonna do their own thing. And then here's another big thing here. EMPs. The EMP is a good ability when coordinated with your team. I admit, I never communicate with my team, but you want to even if you're like me and you don't talk at all, like never make a sound, you want to always try and use that EMP when your teammates can push off of it. I waited for my EMP for my teammates to get near that last squad, so that they could take advantage of that opportunity they have to push. Because pushing without a good opening is going to be a very unsuccessful push. And for the rest of this, there isn't much to talk about. I'm just kind of sniping them. Charge rifle, I suck at aiming. I don't know how I ever got that 2K badge. Yeah. So, my drone is recharged. I throw it up. And then, you know, in some guides, and not to like shame on these guys or anything, but they usually tell you it's all about positioning with your drone, right? And that's a big part, but I've noticed myself, when it comes to these games, pub games, I guess, I don't know about ranked, you don't need entirely good positioning. Sometimes all it takes is timing. If your enemies are doing something else, or focused on something else, you know, they're resetting, they're shooting your teammates, then that's when you go in. That's when you put your drone up, up above them, and then you go crazy with it. So yeah, that's that round. And welcome to clip 2. This is a good example of how to use a drone. I've ever seen someone, you know what it's like to have a security camera, right? You could use your drone as a security camera in this game, because in addition to, you know, the scan that it gives you on enemies, it also gives you an audio ping when it first scans them. So you can use that to as like a thing, like a trip mine or something. Someone walks into it, it makes a sound, you know that person's there. So I use that here for as catalyst, and then, you know, I know where they're walking because of the visual scan, and then we win this fight. Good. So try this. Trust me, it'll save you sometimes. Oh, and flank routes. Now for clip 3 here, it's just another good example of what I like to call drone timing. Because although positioning is a big part of it, I've noticed that, like I said before, drone, sometimes when enemies are just doing something else, ignore me frantically trying to kill the Mirage, when enemies are doing something else, like resetting or fighting your enemies, they won't shoot that drone, so you'll just have constant scans on them. So I use that to my advantage here. And then, again, there's like an audio ping, you know that they're there. And then you make informed decisions based on that. And then I win this fight, because I'm cool. I'm cool! Yeah, just a reminder, you could watch any other video right now and get a better experience. Okay.
We're on the grid.
And then, here's the 4th clip, because I'm keeping track. Good job, me. No one's celebrating. Okay, so I don't know about you, and guys will never tell you about this, but it's kind of a general thing for every legend. I struggle with this issue when it comes to crypto. Using my drone too much. Sometimes you just don't have a time for a drone. You don't need to use that drone. So when you pop it out, know what you're doing. I put that drone up there just because the enter animation is quicker than the deploy animation. But as you can see here, I use that EMP as, I like to say, a defensive EMP, because it basically just kind of weakens the enemies. So your team, you know, takes advantage of it and you win. Yay! Oh, and here we go. Oh, this is such a good clip. Oh man. I still remember this, and I still, like, love it. So, quick pause. I already EMP'd this team, so, as they came in, because security camera, and I was using my drone there. It was stupid. That was not good. But you don't always have to go into your drone. Like, you should try and when you can, just try and take advantage of that crypto rework where you could just throw it. I recall it here. And here's a good tip too. Sometimes when you're in a fight, you should just quickly throw up your drone and recall it. Get those quick scans, and then recall so your drone doesn't get destroyed. I don't have to do that here because, again, the enemies are doing something else. I hope I made it very clear now that you don't have to have great positioning. And now we win. Haha, victory. And now we've effectively made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. You made it through this terrible thing. Here's a fun little clip. So, no tips here. Nothing you should know. Just kind of funny. So I solo queued just because I was bored. This squad, not just this Mirage that I'm trying to be friendly with. You see in a little second here, I hid in a bush. I know, it's shocking, but they just never find me. And I could just watch them. I watched them. I'm always I'm always watching. That was my attempt at a crypto impression. It sucked. Right, well, I think at the end of the video. Bye. Thanks for sticking with me. Cheers.